So I was challenged to do a very unique rebuild. And by that, I mean to break a team, rebuild it with whatever I wanted to, as long as it was horrible, and start over and see what I can do. So that's what I'm doing tonight. Going to show you this because I wanted you to see the overall rating on the Cardinals, because that's the team that we started with. And tonight, magically, we are going to be recreating the 90s dynasties. Or not the we're going to be recreating Nebraska, the college football team. We're going to be doing that here. So we basically traded away everybody who was ever good on our team, on the Cardinals team, period, with the exception of like 3 players. And we went and made trades with every player, or like with trades for every Nebraska player in the league, period. And we went from an 80 overall to a 72 overall, a 69 offense, and a 76 defense. We traded away, according to the roster, we traded away everybody who was actually worth the damn in this game. We have a 61 Tanner Lee, he's the starter, with Robert Griffin III as his backup. We have Rex Burkhead and Amir Abdullah as the backups. Picked up Andy Janovich because he's the only fullback in the league for Nebraska. Went and picked up Quincy Enunwa and Stanley Morgan Jr. And like it just gets Richie Cognito, he was pretty decent. Nobody for Nebraska here. Nobody worth it here. Also nobody worth it. Oh wait. Yeah, we got him on the offensive line here. He's a 61. We're got Niles Davis starting at left end. For right end, we got Randy Gregory because we went and picked him up. And we got Carlos Davis for the backup. Ndamukong Suh and Malik Collins both. We went and got Will Compton. We switched him from middle linebacker to left outside linebacker because why not? Went and got Levante David. We got Nathan Gary. He's the only right outside linebacker. We had a couple choices, Prince Amukamara, Lamar Jackson, and Chris Jones for cornerback. For free safety, we just stuck with the guy that was already there. And then we went and picked him up from the Titans. So, and then for kicker, we have Brett Maher, and we have Sam Cook. So, we're Nebraska-centric here. Which means we basically are going to be running a spread offense, and we're going to be hoping to God we can actually move the ball, because our team is horrible. But we're going to advance to regular season, because I'm not doing preseason, because this is going to be horrible as it is anyway. So I just wanted you to see how absolutely horrible this team is to start with. Now the rules of the dynasty is I'm playing as the owner, so we're playing on all pro difficulty, no slider changes, nothing like that. For the draft, we're going to be only drafting, or if we can help it, we're only going to be drafting Nebraska players. Sadly, it won't matter what position they're in. That's who we're picking up. So we're gonna see what we can do and hope that there's no detrimental effects or long-term effects, and maybe we can win a game, but I doubt it. We're gonna be bad. But looks like a couple of our players are getting better. Our backup looks pretty decent here, it looks like. We're gonna make him an improviser because I don't know why. So we gave him, for the most part, realistic ability. I didn't really mess with the abilities too much. I increased the contract lengths for everybody so that they were favorable towards the team. But outside of that, we didn't really change anything, as you can tell. There's some characters that are good, most of them are not. There's that rookie out of Nebraska, Buda Baker, because that's a fun name to say. Levante David, because he's been in the league forever and he's a really good player. See, there's some good characters that we're at Nebraska that we get some points. So with luck, we're going to find out what our preseason has done to our team. Maybe we've got some developmental bonuses here. Put Randy regularly. Give him some run stop issues. On the bright side, Madden doesn't have off-field issues as things that keep people out. So, and we had to take off pre-existing injuries, or else Quincy and Nunwood wouldn't be available until next year, and that goes against the spirit of the challenge. So, Malik Collins, let's get him up to a better run stopper, because God knows we need it. Deontay Thompson. I don't even know who half these people are. Nathan Gary. Get him in there, a little bit of speed rush. Stanley Morgan Jr., who had gotten drafted by the he was a pretty good player. He got drafted by the Bengals. Some of these guys are, if we have injuries or anything, they're gonna come off the bench. I'm not wanting injuries, but when teams are this bad, he's got a hidden development track. Niles Davis. He's got a hidden development track. And I don't know if he does or not. Nope. Then we got a good old sexy Rexy, because or make him an elusive back genius. Doesn't really fit into the scheme, but we're going to be doing a lot more running. Like, we're going to have to change the playbook, I think, or change what kind of team we have, because we're going to be a team that needs to do some stuff. Brett Maher is going to be literally the most important character in this game, I think, for me, for the first year. Like, I've never done a complete trade away your characters deal, so I got a feeling this is going to be really difficult. I think I traded away a tight end I had for him. I would laugh if he's the reason why the numbers is so far down. The bright side, he's going to develop well. Incognito, let's get him even better. Run block finesse. And Dominican Sue. Like, I think our defense is going to be the reason why we win games. Because it's not going to be our offense. And if it is our offense, it's going to be our offense because our defense set them up to succeed. And I picked him up literally because his name was Bobo. No other reason. And we got Tanner Lee, the field general. Big play opportunities, scrambler, field general. We're going to give him a little bit strong arm. Throw under pressure, throw on the run, break sack, throw play. All right. Andy Janovic. What we got, Janovic? Brick wall. So I hate to say it, Andy, you're going to be blocking a lot. And our second most important character on the team is probably going to be Sam Cook. All right. New ability unlocked. All right, so after preseason, we've improved. Went up 2 points on offense, and we went up 3 points on defense. Overall, we went up 2 points, I think. But yeah, as the owner, we're going to answer a media question. The fans are not happy at all. Maybe because I traded away half the team and fan favorites. My owner goals are win a Super Bowl. And lose a Super Bowl, I get half that score. Alright, let's see. Let's go to the stadium. I think we're just going to let it... We'll let it deteriorate so we can relocate. Because that seems like good financial sense. I'm an owner, I got a lot of money. Apparently I'm selling a lot of merch. Ticket prices are reasonable. Alright, so, and concessions seem a little steep, but probably the same in every stadium. Surprised at the price of the sandwich. Pretty steep if you ask me. What are they calling a sandwich? They better not be calling a hot dog a sandwich. Oh, God. Price is pretty standard. Big red burger. Okay. Overall team revenue. Income 11 million. Expenses 3.3 million. We'll see the king goals. Kingsbury. We'll have some patience with them, I think. Got a feeling we're going to get our butt kicked. Maybe not. Maybe we'll get lucky. All right. We're going to simulate training like always because I don't do that. But yeah, that is the discrepancy between my team and their team. Let's see. Who's got upgrade goals? A lot of people have upgrades. Rashad Lawrence. 65 going to 66. Christian Kirk. There we go. Did we improve to overall? No, he did not. Edit uniforms. We're going to go with the Color Rush one. We're going to go with my playbook because let's do this. This is going to be so bad.
Today, from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. Garoppolo and the San Francisco 49ers versus Robert Griffin III and the Arizona Cardinals.
We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. The scene a short time ago.
I need to fix Burkhead's jersey number.
And they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Arizona Cardinals. With my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we have arrived at another new season. I had a little more pep in my step this morning. I know you did as well. Here we go.
Yeah, when you went out for your 5-mile jog, you were flying. You did it in record time. Because
we get the ball first. We're going to find out how bad we actually are.
No more radio shows. No more podcasts. No more just predicting what's going to happen. Now we get to see it on the field.
Oh, my God.
A dangerous return.
No way.
Oh. Look out. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
I should have cut behind him.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at the 49ers 39.
I had that blocker right there. I should have cut behind him.
So out come the Cardinals and their offense in great starting field position. They'll be led out by their enigmatic quarterback, the Heisman winner.
He's not my starter.
Robert Griffin III.
I read something prepping for this game.
He is not my starter. Tanner Lee is the starter.
That he said prior to, and I think he really said it a few months
Hold
ago.
on 1 second here.
Talked about he wants to have the type of season that at the end, he's buying gifts for all the guys who.
All right.
Helped him along the way. And I know that the team wants to hold him to that and really get into his wallet. But that's what good leadership gives you. You know,
let's give Burkhead the ball.
You've done a great job.
He's going to be carrying the bulk of the load this year, I think. And he's going to be carrying it so well.
At the line of scrimmage, call it no gain on the gain first play, and it's second down now.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers make.
Let's find out where everybody is. A none one. Him or there.
Throwing on second down. Lee.
Oh my God.
Middle, but it's incomplete.
I love how the linebacker is just back there, ready to knock the ball down.
That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Letting one go deep for a noon one. Fourth down.
Why?
San Fran's defense was strong in coverage.
They certainly had
Oh God.
field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking
I
about.
made a 56-yarder.
Cardinals 3, 49ers nothing.
Well, all offseason, a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't
I-
overthink it. Because you're exactly
I'm afraid.
right. A lot goes into
I'm
the
really
offseason,
afraid this is going to be my
preseason
offense
to get
this
to
year.
that first drive of the regular
I'm
season.
really,
Get
really
right
afraid.
downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
Out comes the San Francisco offense as they are led out by their quarterback, the man known as Jimmy G. That's Jimmy Garoppolo.
And there he is, the man known as Jimmy G, Jimmy Garoppolo, who I thought had a really nice year in 2019. So close to culminating with a Super Bowl title. Accurate with the football, completed nearly 70% of his passes, which was 4th best in the NFL. Nearly 4,000 yards through the air with a team that runs the ball with great efficiency. 27 touchdowns, but in the Super Bowl, didn't quite make the plays they needed down the stretch. But remember, some big wins last year at New Orleans, at
That's
Seattle in Week 17,
bull.
2 playoff wins. He's continuing to develop as one of the better ascending players in the league.
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
It's a gain of 5.
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle,
Wow.
it on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the
Dominican Sue ran out there, and Levante David got him.
Fourth down. It's a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 4th down. How about this for an opening drive?
Sue and David, let's go.
Short, just outside of field goal range in all likelihood. What do you do?
Patrick Peterson to return.
Get it right now. I want to establish a tone. It's early in the game. I want to
Patrick
let my
Peterson to
offense
just
know
watch it
I
sail out
believe in them.
of
You know
bounds.
something else? I let my defense know I believe in them also by taking that gamble. If we don't get it, it's okay. You guys will cover for me.
So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
No, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game.
Come on.
Most of the time, it's end zone.
Drive killer F. Oh, my God.
Exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
They go play action here on first down. And he's
Oh, my God.
He backed up into the end zone.
I hit the button. Damn it.
Well, I think you can go ahead and
Like, he just came in unimpeded.
Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
So a free kick situation for
Wow.
from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. Room here to run.
No, there's not.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And he slips up past the 45 before being
we go, David.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. They'll run for the first
oh my God.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Okay.
13 yards.
The play call this computer or the coach suggests is just absolutely garbage. Never do coach suggestion. It used to be Madden like the Madden suggestion was the best suggestion, period. But that's not the case anymore. There we go. Contact broken up.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again for the 41.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure.
I don't know who Allen is.
You're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah,
David is in on every play practically.
Didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
They're double teaming my defensive line.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
There we go.
There, but it leaves him just short for 4th down.
4th and 1 again.
George Kittle is easily one of the elite tight ends in the NFL. Back-to-back seasons of 88 and 85 catches. We just saw another one right there. Anytime he lines up on the field, you better treat him as a primary receiver and make sure you have a second guy in the vicinity to try and cover it.
Yep.
Makes the score Niners 5.
So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. It's caught by Quincy Enunwa. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Arizona.
From the shotgun, here's Lee. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he'll be taken down.
There we go, Kirk.
Before he gets into enemy territory. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a 1st down.
A nice catch there by Christian Kirk. Had 709 yards and 3 touchdowns in the 2019 season. I expect those numbers to continue to climb. This is a guy who can play in the slot, play outside, but the number one thing about him, absolute explosiveness.
They're really not giving me that run either.
The ball downfield. If you don't make the tackle right there, he's going to take it a long way.
And the pass complete to Enunwa.
I'll take that pass over the middle.
This down to the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Wow! Hold your block. Damn.
Back near the 40 at the 39. Nick Bosa using that speed to get in there and break that play up.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Lee, and he rifles one incomplete.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception.
It's going to be one of those type dynasties, I think.
If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Like, we knew it was going to be tough. But
And he will be marked down short of the 1st as they get to him at the 29. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they've rallied to make
get another 6.
Makes the score Cardinals 6, 49ers 5.
So 2 first-quarter field goal attempts for him, and he's converted on both.
I like the positive right there. 2 for 2. Got the points on the board. The negative side is they didn't score touchdowns. And, of course, going forward in this game, that's going to be the aim. And hopefully they'll be kicking extra points instead.
And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
Man, they stacked this box so heavy.
Didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want.
Now,
Gregory, what's up? And he got that tackle, too. Does he get credit for 2 tackles on that?
Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot.
Like, I want to know, does he get credit for 2 tackles? Damn, he only gets 1 tackle. Like, he tackled the first guy as a sack, forced fumble.
Wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
There we go, 25.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in
Oh.
at the line of scrimmage.
So sorry for you, brah.
We've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter 1 of the new year. We'll be back. Gets this one to use check. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line.
There we go, Campbell.
Call it a gain of 3, and that's going to make it 4th down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe
Peterson cross midfield
Get the big yardage there. You might have
into Niner territory.
Getting ready to go as they take the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. All
right, Burkhead.
Conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is.
There we go. Broke tackle. Let's go.
You're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense.
Gonna throw Drake in there as a backup option.
Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it.
Okay.
And he's going to have this pretty close to
Get that first down.
as the tackle is made at the
Into the first quarter.
Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
We're going to try to start taking over. They start stuffing the line. We're going to go over the top on them.
Out of the shotgun to give to Burkhead.
Yeah, they're stuffing the line.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage.
Let's give it another one.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Lee. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
There we go.
A very strong gain of 24.
So many times in my career,
We're not getting any yardage easily on this team. This is a very tough team to play against.
We can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12
Come on, Burkhead.
after the catch, then you're
5 rushes, 7 yards.
A 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Drake. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They'll try and pound it in with Burkhead.
6 rushes, 7 yards. I'm gaining 1 yard to carry.
Runs into a wall.
This is a very tough run defense.
Defense didn't budge on
I cannot
3rd down.
move the
Now
ball
we're
on
gonna
this
see on
team.
4th.
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh,
right?
yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't
There we
just
go.
want one static play.
Cardinals 9.
So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
Bounce off the post. Nice.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set to take over again here on offense, Jimmy G and the 49ers. And I never played quarterback, but I'm thinking as a quarterback, you're a little bit into the game now. Second quarter, you're losing. You're not playing well. Probably feels like a lot of weight on your shoulders.
Certainly does, but it's something that quarterbacks have to be used to because they're always carrying around that weight. So how do they adjust the weight? How do they make it work for them? How do they work against it? That's what we're going to find out going forward.
He'll be trying to get all that weight off his shoulders here on this drive.
At the 32-yard line.
Mukamara getting that tackle.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. And he'll be
Come on.
Right around the 37. 4 yards to pick up, first down.
Like, I cannot get any defensive penetration in this game. Let's try a Sam Will blitz. I may get burned on this, but we got to do something. And they call a freaking screen on that. Are you kidding me?
A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
47-yard line.
Running press coverage on a blitz play. And
a gain of 3.
I swear, sometimes this computer literally cheats.
Devondre Campbell gets another one there.
2nd and 7.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo.
Intercepted. Let's go.
Samuel, but it's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it.
Campbell, let's go. Campbell's making some moves today.
Offensively, when you see cover 2,
I don't want Drake carrying the ball.
Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's
Why?
the underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
Lee throwing again on 2nd and 10. And this
There we go, Morgan.
Hook up. It's complete. 16 yards, a first
Throwing
down.
60% right now. I'll take it, I guess.
All the receivers alive in a play. Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here
There we go, Burkhead.
Guy for a nice pickup.
And
Nice.
inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Was that 11-yard gain?
That one and another first down.
On the play. And the Cardinals first down.
They'll run. This is Burkhead. And he'll get this down only to the 18.
Get a yard.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Level
Much of an
switch.
impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Come on.
And it's incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal.
Oh, we're up by a touchdown.
To go that route.
Cardinals 12.
So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially
That's a bad
an
kick.
extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule.
Or not.
So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
Different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say, if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me.
Lamonte David in on the tackle.
At the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Levante David in on the tackle.
2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7, Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel.
Why are you not covering that? I'm in cover 2 man. That should not be coming open like that.
The plays like one after the catch, and he had one of the best seasons among 2019's rookie receivers. Just
there we go.
100 yards receiving, but by the time the playoffs hit, he'd become WR1 for the 49ers, and now with the departure of Emmanuel Sanders, that should give him even more looks. Look for him to catch the ball downfield and also take it out of the backfield.
Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. Open man is born. 1:58 left to play.
2-minute warning, and I laid him out.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense, because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
Damn it, Boza.
I like the
Or no, that's
you
Trumbo.
described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And this one
Wow.
complete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And he's got a new one. And he'll be taken down. But
There we go, Numa.
they work it across midfield. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Lee looking to throw on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he can't.
Oh, my God.
He's taken down.
Damn you, Boza.
Bosa so quick on the outside. He gets in there to bring him down.
Well, that's the second he's been sacked so far in the
That is so
first half.
frustrating
If
sometimes.
their designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
And this
Really?
is incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Lee out of the gun. And that is incomplete.
Wow.
Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Cook buries him.
And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, where it was the visiting Seahawks who were able to come away with the road victory. 42-28 was the final. From there, let's head up to Cincinnati to check in on the Bengals at home at Paul Brown Stadium. And it's the visiting LA Chargers who are out in front. The Chargers looking to get their season off on the right foot. They've got the lead on the road. Finally, let's get down to the Bayou. Check on the Saints at home at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. And they've got the lead in their matchup with the Tampa Bay Bucks. 2 touchdown passes there for the venerable one, Drew Brees. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
All right, and we knew this was going to be tough, but we do have the lead going into the second half.
Any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. We remind you lots more to come here in this opening weekend of the Return to Football 2020. Coming up later tonight, it's the national debut of SoFi Stadium in Southern California. The Cowboys and the Rams.
If I remember right, this is the defending NFC champion
from MetLife Stadium and the Titans and Broncos from Mile
team.
High.
So they, this is the team that went to the Super Bowl and wasn't affected by all the injuries that happened in real life.
And his pass incomplete. Solid coverage on the play by Devondre Campbell.
So my little makeshift team is holding their own here.
How about a good linebacker feeling the route?
So I guess,
Jumps the play.
like, I expect them to, about mid-season, to make some progress.
Fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off target throws, no rhythm throwing the
But
football, and
we're gonna,
no touchdown scored in this game.
until about mid-season, we're gonna be horrible.
And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
He was out of bounds, thank God.
A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down. Throwing again. Lee escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll work it across.
I don't know how to make him slide.
Inside the 45. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Like, I tried practicing sliding yesterday, and it didn't work out very well.
On first down, Lee to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Anunwa, let's go.
That one as they keep the drive rolling.
And the Cardinal first down.
Here's Lee on 1st and 10. Flushed out right. Gonna throw.
I didn't throw that. Oh, thank God that somebody batted that down. I didn't hit the throw button.
Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down. To throw again. Lee. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they've got it inside.
Anunwa's got 81 yards. He is literally my offense right now.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so
Come on, Sexy Rexy, let's make a move.
And what's usually direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off. But a nice game there for a first down.
Again, they run with Burkhead.
There we go, Burkhead.
In for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals will extend their lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game, so they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
All right, there we go.
On for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run.
Brett Maher is set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Maher to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And we see James, he will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The 49ers ready to set up shop again offensively. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
We're going to go cover 3.
The Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Somebody's in the zone, and I don't know what it took to get him in the zone.
And he'll be upended at the
David in the zone and making the play. Let's go.
David, the Bucs' leading tackler a season ago, in on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
On 2nd and 7, Garoppolo. Oh, he dropped it.
Dropped the pass. What?
He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously,
there we go. Knock it down, knock it down, knock it down. Give me the ball back.
Together so they can make some progress in this one. And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The football going back over to Arizona now. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll start with the option. And down he goes. The 49ers.
Damn it, Boza. Like, I can't.
His second sack of the afternoon.
That's the 2nd sack of the game. The best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys.
Like, he doesn't. Like, I don't get a chance to
this guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
do anything because he's always immediately in on the play. Like, I got to do short slant routes.
But now they face 3rd down.
8 yards on the pickup. And this is 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, Lee.
Here we go.
Oh, this is taken in one-handed.
I hope I got this.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
We're going to do what we do.
Roughing the passer. I got him on that. Yeah.
Looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Let's go with.
Bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. From the gun, Lee. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Was that Morgan Jr.?
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And
there we go.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Marr on for the extra point. So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
Get that rollout. That's what we call
They
it.
scramble. They're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
Brett Maher is set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
Kind of wanted to run down the clock a little bit, but when you score, you score. When you get hot, you hot.
At their own 25-yard line.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far.
I got a feeling we might be a second-half team this year.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that side.
Levante David in on the tackle. Let's go.
Come off the field, not really move the ball.
Number
well.
32,
Get to the red zone, let alone,
B.
not
Baker.
points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that. This defense is just
B. Baker coming in, or David coming in on the assist.
In the run game, case in point right there.
Now on 2nd and 13. Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end.
Complete to George Kittle.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Now Garoppolo lost the football.
There we go.
Jimmy Garoppolo sacked. A fumble on the play.
Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. One, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But two, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over.
Let's give it back to Burkhead. Let's get some ground. Let's get some yards on the ground. Let's start controlling the clock.
A give to Burkhead on 1st down. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40.
Burkhead, the ball carrier.
Tackled by Emmanuel Mosley.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you
I'm not liking the off my shoulder
you're going to smother it.
runs by him.
They come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sit through traffic and
We're going to get a none one here.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker.
1st down.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is going to
Puts Lee over puts him over 200 yards.
As an unbiased observer,
And we're going to give it right back to Burkhead. We're going to go right back to that run.
But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. On the run, it's Burkhead. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Can you get a delay of game on when the ticker's the same? Let's find out. You can. Oh. I should have just ran it.
And that'll set them back 5.
Still 2nd down.
We're going to do a halfback screen.
So the delay of game penalty.
I never call halfback screen. Maybe I'll get lucky here. Over pursuit.
Back to throw, Lee. He'll set up the screen to Drake.
Ah! Like he ran backwards to catch that. I don't understand that.
Back now here in Santa Clara. The Cardinals on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is going to be 3rd and 13. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And they do get him down, but
there we go, Nunwa.
able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy.
Look at that spin move.
That's all they care about.
I spun him out of his seat. He almost lost his cleats doing that. We're gonna go goal line. We're going to hand off to Andy Janovich. So I like handing off to the fullback every once in a while. Reward him for all his run blocking.
Here's Janovich, the fullback. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Good solid gain on first down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
I need to take a look at my depth chart. I'm not liking this depth chart I got for running back. Amir Abdullah is not coming in on those replacements. Doesn't make sense.
Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. They run it again with Janovich. And he fights his way in, not giving up. And it's a Cardinal touchdown. Andy Janovich taking it in.
There we go.
Cardinals now adding on to their lead. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Kyle Juszczyk, the fullback, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Okay, let's go.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel.
Garoppolo's pass.
And he's going to get
3rd down and 1.
9 here up to the 34. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Garoppolo to throw on 3rd and 1. Open man is Ayuk, complete.
That's good for a 49er.
Come on, Amukamara. Kind of want to see you. He's got 4 tackles today. I kind of want to see you force a turnover or force it incomplete.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Completes it to the
Come on, David.
Kittle.
Garoppolo's
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Open man is Samuel, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 20.
They finally got Allen for that.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And he'll go down.
Got him that time.
The 20-yard line. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range.
Dominican Sue gets the sack or gets the tackle.
In this situation, they're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that. Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. That's complete to Dwelly, his tight end. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the first down. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne.
Damn, he got a first down on that.
Over there on the sideline.
All right, let's play tight. We're going to go man coverage.
In the 4th quarter, they felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
They'll try and run with Wilson, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and
there we go, Collins.
Right there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support.
Sam will blitz. Let's go.
I'm
going to give up a touchdown here, but try not to. There we go.
No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
brings up 3rd and
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But
go on, Stan. Let's go.
Down is the time you go play action, throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Let's get one more blitz in here.
Goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
right there, 54. Right there.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo.
On 4th down. Damn.
Charlie Warner, his first NFL reception, goes for 6. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. And that'll cut the lead.
They're going to go for onside kick, so we're going to go to odd-side defense because they only got 3 minutes left in the game. We need to shut this game down.
A touchdown. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick.
Go Hands team.
And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right? That you've worked
94
on
will.
into a game
Let's go.
situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory.
Midfield to the
Javon Kinlaw, the big D tackle there to bring him down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
On the tackle.
Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
This is 3rd.
I'm going to try to run down this clock as much as possible. This worst case scenario, we can get a... I want to hit a Nunwa, but if Nunwa's not open, we're going to hit Morgan Jr.
From the shotgun, here's Lee, eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he will take it out to the 25-yard line.
That was off.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth
I should
quarter.
not have
It has
attempted
been
that
a
pass.
one-sided affair.
I'm not doing drop 4. Oh my God, I'm deleting that out of my playbook. That is so annoying. Cover 2 man. We're going man deep.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
Oh my God. That was same contact. Wow.
So that one will be accepted. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And he gets this inside.
Oh my God.
The 5-yard line. It'll go as a first down.
It's great how we just can't move, or we can't stop anything suddenly. I love that about this game sometimes.
5 yards on the catch there brings up 2nd down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this.
Like, literally, I cannot stop anything they're doing now.
One-handed. Love the effort. Not much production on that play, though, huh?
Not a whole lot of yardage. You get that grab, you probably want a 1st down.
And he'll be
We're going to go Okie roll, too.
If he said, hey, run that one back, coach.
Yeah.
Run that one back.
One more time.
Let's see that
2
again.
more times.
And they won't.
8 more times.
They won't. Didn't get much out of it.
Come on!
And he is going to have
When I asked for press coverage, give me fucking press coverage.
Conversion. Garoppolo able to find Samuel there for a Niners 1st down.
God damn.
And the Niners are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. 13 yards under pressure.
Yeah, sack.
Down goes. Sacked at the 10. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
11-yard line.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Jonathan Joseph there on the coverage.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Garoppolo now on 3rd and goal. That'll be caught by Ayuk.
Wow.
49ers.
Just
Brandon Ayuk.
wide open.
First career touchdown in his first career game. And the 49ers get a score closer.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah,
I'm glad I got 3 touchdowns.
look at on film, but this one's over.
Well,
Let's
was
be
it 3 or 2?
I agree with you totally on that one.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that
Victory
one,
formation. Let's go, buddy.
getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Make them burn their timeouts. There's nothing else they can do.
And they take a knee. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
And We win.
And they will take a knee here.
Ugh.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be
That was
about
brutal.
their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they can pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate?
Like, suddenly we couldn't stop them at all, and sometimes Madden does that to you.
This is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come.
Or you stop being able to
So for the
do
Cardinals,
anything against them right then.
On the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they will head home for next
So at 80
week's
yards
contest.
rushing.
That is against Washington. Meanwhile, for San Francisco,
So
they go down to defeat here
there was that.
in the opener. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Oh, everybody got upgrades. You get an upgrade. You get an upgrade. Kamara, what are you doing? We're going to give you a scheme upgrade today for a receiver. Zach Allen, we're going to make you a power rusher, I think. And some pretty good sacks. Lamar Jackson, corner. I like running a lot of man-to-man. So that should help. And we're going to put him a couple points into him. Tanner, buddy. Bubby, your arm is horrible. Throw under pressure, mid accuracy. Okay. And Carlos Davison. What do you got? Let's put into you. Also has the unknown development tree. Let's advance the week. After we advance the week, I think we're going to call it for a night on this. Simulate training. It's our first home game. We got some upgraded character options. The tight end that we got here, number 55. Licky photo. She's got a cool name. We need to fix our depth chart problem. Tanner Lee's the starter. Okay. Trainer's that guy from Assumption that we were going to be trying to do some stuff with. He went to the College of Assumption, so, I mean, it's all relative, right? All right, well, I would say week 1 was a success. It was a rousing success, even. Let's look at fan happiness. They're fair weather fans. They're not happy with my roster rating at all. Their happiness is even more slipping. I think they're a little happy because the clothes, or because the concessions and stuff are a little expensive. Let me, do I have any media questions? They're okay. Let's see. Let's go to finances and we'll adjust. I'll adjust the merch price. We're going to sell everything below average price and see if we can make some profit here. I'll make chips cost $1. If I get one more complaint about my concession prices, team revenue. Okay, so all right, well, week 1 is in the books. Statistics, how bad are we? We're 23rd in offense. We're 5th in defense. We're 6th in points scored. 11th in points allowed. Okay. We've got one of the worst offenses in the league. But defensively, once again, we allowed 30 yards total rushing offense. We had 4 sacks and 1 interception. We are conversion rate. How good are we at converting? We are 36% of converting. 4 for 11 on 3rd down. We didn't attempt a 4th down. I got a good punter. I'm not going to try to force it. But efficiency for red zone, we went there 5 times. We scored 3 touchdowns and 2 field goals. We were damn good in the red zone. How many times we get penalized? We got penalized 4 times. And turnover differential, we're 0. Because we took 1 and we gave 1. All right. Well, Kingsbury, I don't know how I feel about you. As the owner, I kind of want to get rid of you. But I don't know who's available as a head coach. Who's available for head coaching positions right now? He's a level 10. My scout is horrible, apparently. Oh, wait, no, that's the trainer. Staff changes. We're going to fire you. Okay. There we go. Yeah, we're going to hire you. I'll double your pay. But you got to stay here for 5 years. There we go. For head coach, I have... Who's available? Let's look at our scout. We'll leave the scout alone for right now. All right, so we're going to save this, and we're going to call it good for the night. Game 1 was a rousing success. Where am I at personal player level for defense side of the ball? Yeah, I figured I had the best kicker in the game right now. Levante David had 9 tackles. Forget what my team is. Cardinals, never mind. So he had 9 tackles from him, 8 tackles from Prince of Mukamara, 6 from him. Campbell had, okay, and Sue had, like, I think we had 4 sacks total. Allen had 3 sacks. Gregory had 1. Nice, Gregory. When you stop doing things off the field, you start doing stuff on the field. My linebacker had an interception. Pass deflection, Campbell, pass deflection. Joseph had a pass deflection. Will Compton had a pass deflection. All right, well, we'll have to pick this series up next time. And I'm a level 6 now. Nice. And a level 7. Making progress. All right, well, it's been a pleasure, and we'll pick this up next time. Have a good night.